Devon. Years and years. Shine. 26 minutes past 4 with Pippa Quelch and Matt Woodley for a Tuesday afternoon.
I was just too busy, wasn't I, showing our new guests my dog on my phone. So
I know.
we're talking about animals already.
I haven't flown me drone as yet, though.
Let me introduce them. Did you see the programme last night on television, Rich Kids Go Shopping, which followed several young people who've made an awful lot of money early in life? Well, among those it features is Jamie Pine, who's from Plymouth, and his partner, Mike Jerry, who also now lives in the city. Jamie started out as a video blogger, posting short films about his life online, which attracted a big following, and I'm pleased to say that Jamie and Mike are with us in the studio. Welcome along.
Hello.
You've been impressed by the equipment already.
Yeah, we have. This is my dream. Here. This place, technology everywhere.
Why is it your dream?
I'm crazy about technology. Like anything. This place, I just can't stop looking at everything.
Maybe I can get you to teach me how to fly this thing a little bit.
Well, no, I don't know whether I'm the best for that, because the first day I got my drone, I crashed it.
Oh, did you?
Is it still working?
No, I had to buy another one. And because I couldn't send it back either, because they don't. I mean, it was me that broke it. You can't say, your drone broke in the sky.
So, really interesting story. Let's go back to when you first started vlogging, really, and really to explain exactly what it is, because I know very little about this, and I know lots of people listening at home will be saying tonight, how on earth do people make a lot of money through just posting videos up on the internet?
And that's what vlogging is, isn't it? Just to explain it. So it's a vlogging, not a vlog.
It's I really don't know whether it's vlogging or vlogging. Some people say it differently, but it's just video blogging. It's like writing a blog post, but it's a video, and you're just documenting your life, really.
And before we go too fast, when we're talking about blogging, this is like a diary which you post up online.
Yeah. No, it's just it's really writing about it. You kind of talk about it. Yeah, it's basically a way for I guess self-obsessed people to. No, I'm not self-obsessed, but it's just fun to share your life, and you can help people who are going through. I've talked about everything in my life, from the bad points to the good points, and I think people can they relate, and they it inspires them to get through life, really, and I find it fun watching other vloggers and seeing what their life is like, and I guess it's just kind of a way for people to satisfy their need to be nosy. I think everyone wants to know what other people's life is like, and I don't know.
And you don't mind sharing so much about your life online?
No, I am
complete strangers.
Yeah, no, I've always been like this. I've always my mum would always say that when I was a kid, I would always I'd talk to anyone. In the lift, an old lady would get in, and I'd say, "Hi, how are you? I'm Jamie. Nice to meet you."
What do you do though in your vlogs? Is that the right term?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
But what do you do to make it interesting? Because I saw this really dull Facebook post this morning of somebody's treadmill, and I just thought, they're sharing their lives, and do you know, I'm really not interested. I was more interested in the background and what she had on her mantelpiece. It was so dull. But I wouldn't pay to read Pippa's posts about a treadmill. So what do you say? Still love you. Yeah, what do you post up that makes it so interesting?
It's just, it is a struggle to try and every day come up with stuff that is that people are going to watch, because I vlog every single day. And I make other videos that are creative, and I do. I play games. People watch me play games. I have 3 different channels, and I think my schedule says I do about 16 videos a week, which I'm not that great at sticking to. But when I do,
that's your target.
Yeah, that's my target.
And Mike appears in a lot of these videos.
Yeah, no, and usually the views go up when he does. So no, it actually started because obviously, I started just making videos where I just documented talking about being gay and growing up being gay, and I didn't actually tell anyone. None of my friends knew. I kind of developed this persona. My name is actually James, but I said that I was Jamie on the internet, and just to kind of mask my identity a bit, and but caught on after a while, and then I had to say, well, hi, this is me. But yeah, that's how everyone found out, because I just wanted to share. I like being able to share my life and to talk about myself, I guess.
And then you developed this huge following. A lot of people wanted to see what you were saying and doing on
How
a regular
many people?
basis.
Just Put it into numbers.
Well, in views or subscribers?
What's the difference?
Views are how many people have watched your videos, and subscribers are the people that have chosen to say, "Hey, I want to know when you upload new videos."
And do they pay for that?
No, it's free. You can watch our videos completely free. You never give us a dime. You can even install ad block, and then we won't make a dime off you. But that's fine.
So how do you make the money then?
It's the ads that roll at the beginning of the videos mainly. Well, not mainly, actually. It's terrible. But it is what the ad is paying. I can't control that. It's out of my hands.
And you can't say how much they pay.
No. It's based on the ad campaign, based on the topic. For example, if I was a beauty guru and I was like talking about makeup brands would probably target that channel and have a lot of sponsoring going to that channel, so that they would make a lot more money because it's more of a niche. Whereas with us, it's kind of a little bit more open. So like the sort of stuff that they advertise is very loose and there's no particular niche, but it still works. I mean, I'm not quite Zoella, but
we've got so much more we need to ask you. Do you guys want to hang around for a bit longer?
Yeah.
Is that all right? Got some news? David Brain's hanging around outside as well. I think he's coming in to do the weather. So shall I give him a go at my drone? Do you think he'd like it?
No.
Well, since you can't fly yours. 4:32 BBC Radio Devon. And the latest news comes from Angela Calwaity. We're not alone tonight, because with us still in the studio is Jamie Pine from Plymouth, his partner Mike Jerry as well. Both featured on the TV last night on Channel 4, Rich Kids Go Shopping. Jamie is a vlogger, which means you post your life up online for people to read. And you've made money out of this.
Yeah.
Lots of money?
Well, enough to say I can live comfortably.
Okay, that's why you're on the show last night, Rich Kids Go Shopping.
And it's the advertisers who'll see the fact that you've got loads of followers for your vlogs, for your videos, and then they'll approach you. Does it work?
Well, sometimes it depends. Like, sometimes I'll approach an advertiser if I like their product and I think it's going to work with my content. I'd much rather promote that than something that I really don't care about just to get money. It's better to develop that trust with your audience, where you're only promoting something that you would use as an honest, as if you weren't even getting paid.
Right.
I mean, sometimes I'll tell people about products that I like, even if they're not paying me, just because I want to tell them that this product is great.
But anyone could do this. They could post up a video, and there's a little box to say whether they're happy for people to advertise on their site or not.
Well, no, it's like you can choose if you want to have Google AdSense attached to your channel, which means then you can earn money from that. If you don't, then sometimes Google will actually place ads if there's a content ID match, or ads can pop up on any videos really. So
it's still a bit beyond me.
Do you know, as you're talking here, Jamie, I'm just thinking back to when I was living with Mum and Dad, and I started up a mobile disco, and Mum and Dad thought I was bonkers. What are you doing starting a mobile disco? But they helped and support and all that kind of thing, because this was the thing I wanted to do. But I remember my dad's words. He said, nobody will want to come to your disco when you're 40. Well, I'm over 40 now, and I'm still doing discos, and I'm just thinking about your kind of future with this. Can you still see yourself in your 60s still doing this? And will people, to be fair, will people still be interested in what you're doing?
This is a very good question.
I hopefully will be on a mobility scooter. Roaming around.
No, like I think about this a lot, and a lot of people think, oh well, in a couple of years you'll be forgotten, you'll dry out. What's the point?
It's a bit like a flash in the pan thing. Justin Bieber, who's he in 5 years' time?
It depends, like how far you're willing to go to reinvent yourself and stay relevant. Like,
keep on top of the technology, which is a passion of yours.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's so many different things that I'm passionate about and that I enjoy doing. Like I love web design. I'm a big filmmaking. That's what I do at university. And music. Mike can sing like. He's amazing, So
you brought any backing tracks with you, Mike?
No,
there's always a moment we'd love to.
It's all right. I'm a bit ill at the moment.
I know the programme last night dealt with how you met. Can you tell us the story here?
Yeah, well, it's quite funny actually. I was in London to see a concert, and I was actually meant to get the train home after the concert, but I was convinced to stay. Some of my friends were telling me about a YouTube convention that was going on tomorrow. It was just a little meetup outside Buckingham Palace, and I wasn't going to go, but then I realised that I'd left my hair straighteners at this girl's house who was actually going to be there. And so I was like, oh, we'll meet up and I'll get my hair straightened. To which Mike was actually hanging out with her.
Right.
And so I sat there. He didn't actually have anywhere to stay at the time. I
was homeless at the time. I was homeless around London for like 2 months.
Yeah,
and met up with her, went to get some Chinese food, and then sat outside Buckingham Palace, and then there you were.
Yeah, and I came up to him and just started chatting. He said he had a Chinese in his bag, and I was like, great, free food. And
and the rest was history.
Yeah, the next day, I went back home, and then we just exchanged phone numbers, we were chatting, and then the very next day after that, I bought him a ticket to come to Plymouth, and he hasn't gone away yet.
He's still here.
Yeah.
Because of hair straighteners.
Yeah, hair straighteners, YouTube conventions, and Chinese.
But I know last night, response to the television programme after people saw your story, really, some of it you felt wasn't all that fair.
Yeah, it was mixed, wasn't it?
I was expecting it, to be fair, because I looked terrible on a TV show. I really made myself out to look like an idiot.
Do you not like it?
Well, I love the TV show. It was so fun shooting it. And it was really, it was really fun to experience something like this. But no, I think I said some things, and they took the bad ones.
And the interviews, I mean, it's hours and hours and hours of footage they're filming for several months, and the odds of you saying something that they're going to use, it's whatever, it's fine. It's entertainment at the end of the day, and if we weren't interesting, people wouldn't be talking about it. At the end of the day, they're looking for their show to be successful, and people are going to talk about it. It's entertainment. If we were so nice, no one would be talking about it, and it'd be boring.
But one of the criticisms levelled, I think, at you was that you were a bit of a gold digger.
I know.
Yeah, be a gold digger.
I mean, Jamie knows me, and I work really hard for. They haven't mentioned that I actually work, and I put money on the table as well. Sure. And I like to treat Jamie as well. I mean, technology, I can buy him anything.
No, they didn't touch on any of this. Like, Mike buys me a lot of I don't buy myself much. I usually just wait for Mike to get it for me or something, or just because he's good. The thing is with Mike, he remembers when I say, "Oh, I want this," or "I'm looking at this." If he says something that he wants, it just goes right over my head, and I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So he has to come at me and say, "Oh yeah, do you remember that thing?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Yeah, maybe you could get that for me, please."
Really forgetful.
But we get each other things, and I think that is the thing. I know they didn't touch on that in the documentary, but we really do have a normal dynamic in our relationship. It's we help each other. Mike cooks, he cleans, he helps me package orders, he vlogs. Sometimes he edits for me, but mostly I do the editing because that's what I'm passionate about.
Yeah, it's a team effort.
It's a team effort. Yeah. The business is obviously in my name, so you could technically say it's all my money, but it's not. Without Mike, I would not be where I am today, because when we met, we were actually we were living in a student accommodation for a year, and the landlord didn't actually know that Mike was there. He wasn't meant to be there, we were. I had nothing but my student loan, which was terrible, and we'd have no money left, and I remember I actually sold my Xbox just to get a weekly food shop. And we were living like that for 9 months, and then we made a video together. After we actually got kicked out of the student accommodation.
Was that the turning point then?
Yeah, we made this one video called The Boyfriend Tag, and it just blew up.
I'm getting a sense, though, we came into this thinking, making money through vlogging is easy. Actually, there's a lot of hard work by the sounds of things that go into it.
Everyone's always like, it must be so easy to be a YouTuber. Get a real job, work a 9 to 5, then you'll know. It's like, well, no, I mean, you finish work at 5, and I'm still going about 1 in the morning.
I gotta tell you, Jamie doesn't have days off. He will. I mean, he does wake up at around 11 or 12, but he will stay up until 5 in the morning editing videos, and sometimes I have to actually yell at him because I wanted to go to bed, and he's just staying on his phone, editing.
But entrepreneurs do, isn't it?
That's just it, isn't it? How do you get the work-life balance right when actually life is work?
Yeah, life is work. That's it. That's the beauty of it. We enjoy everything about what we do. We enjoy doing, and we get paid for it. There's nothing to shun on that. That is, if anyone could do what they love for a living, they would. And at our age, I think that
is that the future then? I mean, is online stuff the future? My 7-year-old boy is obsessed. I cannot remember the guy's name. You were talking about gaming and videos of you gaming.
Yeah.
There's a guy who's got millions of followers, subscribers, who plays Minecraft.
BOO?
No. He's got 3 letters on his name.
Sky does Minecraft?
No, it's something TGO or something like that. I can't remember. Anyway, on YouTube, you watch him playing Minecraft, and he's doing a commentary. American guy does a bit of a commentary as to what he's doing. My boy loves this, and I'm looking at it thinking, dull. I'd rather go and watch the 6 o'clock news on the BBC. It's just so dull.
I don't actually watch many other vloggers because I don't like to. If I watch too much of that, then I feel like their kind of style might leak into mine. I like to try and stay as original as possible.
But why is it so popular? That's what I can't get my head around.
Because I don't know. It's on demand. It's mostly it's free. You know, you don't actually have to pay to watch.
But I'd much rather go and play the game myself. It's a bit like watching
it's
Gogglebox, isn't it, on the TV?
Yeah, well, that's
watching
doing
other
well,
people watching.
People love programs like that. I love watching people watching
people
telly.
like to know.
I think it's the commentary that gets people going.
It's the personality. I mean, when you think of Gogglebox, you think about the characters on Gogglebox. You're not thinking, I'm just watching some guy watch something. This isn't Shia LaBeouf. Like, you're watching a personality who you know is funny, and their comments are going to be funny without fail. So that's what it is, really.
Do you think we're old? Do you think me and Pippa, we old?
I mean, you could.
That was a yes, Pippa. That was a yes.
Got off, you know.
Just YouTube.com, you'll have a blast.
Do you know, I'm tempted. I take lovely pictures, don't I, of my dog carrying massive logs.
Stick of the day.
Maybe stick of the day. I could do that, couldn't I?
The Stick of the Day channel.
Yeah.
Little videos of her walking
People
around with
love
trunks.
dogs.
Yeah.
I watch dogs all the time on
Brilliant.
YouTube.
Lovely. Should we try and make a bit of money out of this Matt?
I watched Michael McIntyre on YouTube last night. And you're telling me you watch dogs?
Yeah.
Wow.
We do watch a lot of cat videos and dogs. It's just, it's inspirational.
It's what the internet was designed for, wasn't it? Cats and dogs videos.
Yeah.
Jamie, Mike, it's great to meet you.
Great to meet you as well.
As
Thanks for having us
inspirational.
on the show.
Good luck. So it'll be millionaires come next year, yeah?
We'll see, yeah.
Keep filming ourselves.
Where's Del Boy, eh? BBC Radio Devon, Matt and Pippa for a Tuesday night. Let's bring you up to date with the news headlines.